welcome to this video. This video is about translating dynamic strings using WPML. Nice. We all know dynamic strings are those strings that are dynamically entered. For example, campaign title, reward title, and all of these are some examples of dynamic strings. So we're going to translate those strings today using WPML. Let's learn how to do it. For exclusively translating these dynamic strings, we have a specific add-on that we would like to direct you to, which is called the WPLoyalty Dynamic String Translation add-on. Okay, let me just show you that. So here's the add-on that I'm talking about. You can just install it from our document here. So this is the link for installation. Here you can download the add-on and you can install one, after which you will see something like this. Okay, so this is the add-on that is exclusively used for translating dynamic strings using WPML or Loco Translate. But for this video, we are going to be using only WPML. Okay, now the purpose of this add-on is to translate dynamic strings. And why do we have this add-on is because generally the default strings or the static strings are the only strings that are present in the string translation table. Let me take you through here. Okay, let's go for the domain WPLoyalty rules. Here you will see only those strings that are present by default, right? Here, these are the strings that are static or default strings. So you may not find the dynamic strings here, as you may have to add it to the string translation table. Okay, so we have developed this add-on in such a way that you can add this to the string table and then start translating it. Okay, now after you install this particular add-on, which is dynamic string translation add-on, you can just go ahead and start the translating. Okay, let me just take you back to the dashboard and start by creating a campaign. I have not created any campaign. So for today's video, we will consider the campaign title for the translation. Okay, allow me some time while I create one and come back. Yes, I have created a campaign, and this campaign title is the subject for this video. We're going to translate this particular string to another language that we have desired. Okay, for translation, let's just navigate to WPLoyalty add-ons and then go to the dynamic string translation add-on, which we have installed. Installation, you have a separate video on that. You can find the link on the document where you can download this particular add-on. Now here we are under the add-ons tab, and here's the add-on, WPLoyalty Dynamic String Translation. So if you click on open, this will take you to the dashboard. Now here's the dashboard. What we're going to do is, before we start translating, let's click on this update dynamic string for WPML. Now after you do that, we're going to navigate to the WPML and go to the theme and plugins localizations. You can see that a message is displayed here, update WPML translation successfully. Okay, now let's go to the WPML again and we will see something called themes and plugins localization. So we're going to go there and select the plugin that we are trying to translate the strings from, which is WPLoyalty. So if you scroll down, you'll be able to see strings in the plugins. Okay, so you can just find the plugin that you're trying to translate the strings from, which is going to be WPLoyalty undoubtedly, and here is the particular plugin. Okay, you're going to check this box, and what you're going to do is, if you just scroll down, you will see something called scan selected plugins for strings. So if you click on that, this will scan all the strings that are added. So why this step is very necessary is because we have added a dynamic string, which is the campaign's title, right? So before you translate any dynamic string, that string won't be present in the string translation table, as we said in the beginning of the video. So every time you add a dynamic string, you will have to come back here and select the plugin that you're translating the string from and scan for the selected plugins for strings. Okay, this is an important step. We do this, only then these dynamic strings that we have added recently will also be stored in the string translation table, which will be ready for translation. Okay, you can see all the strings are scanned successfully. Now you can just exit. Now this means that all the dynamic strings and the default strings are added to the translation table and it's ready for translation. Don't forget to do this important step. It's very, very important. Alright, now what we are going to do is, after the scanning is done, we can just see the result here. Here are the scanned strings, right? Nice. Now, let's go ahead to the translating part. For translation, we're going to go back to the WPML dashboard, and which you'll find something called string translation. So you're going to click on string translation. Oh, my battery is running low. So if you go to string translation, you will be able to select WPLoyalty plugin here from the domain, as I've already told you. Now here you can search for the particular string you're trying to translate, which is the dynamic string. Remember, you can type the text here in the search box and that will show you only the matched results. So here you can find the particular string, the dynamic string. This means that the dynamic string is added successfully to the string translation table. This is the string translation table. Only for this we have gone to the themes and localization, and then we have added or synced all the dynamic strings. Okay, and only if you do that particular step, this will be reflected here. Now go ahead and start translating by clicking on this plus symbol, which will ask you to enter the Spanish version of this particular string. Okay. Yes, I've taken the help of Google Translate again, and then here's the Spanish version of this particular dynamic string. Let's copy that, go back to the translation table, and here you can see the translation to Spanish column. Here you're going to enter the text that we copied from the Google Translate. And for saving, please click on enter, and this particular string translation will be saved. You can see the symbol change to pen. Now we can edit it anytime. Now after you save the settings, you will be able to see that this particular string is translated to the desired language, Spanish, for this video. Okay. Remember, any dynamic string that has to be added or translated must be added to the string translation table using the sync option. You may have to go to the add-on plugin and then click on update translation, and then come back, go to the themes and localization and find the plugin and scan for the strings that are available in the plugin, which is WPLoyalty. Only if you do that important step, you will see the reflection of these strings here. Okay, hope that was helpful. Now if we go to the front page, okay, the front end, we will be able to see this particular string is translated to the desired language. Now I am on the Spanish page and I'm going to show you if that particular string has been translated. Here you can see ways to under watch, and this is now shown in Spanish language. Amazing, isn't it? This is how we go about translating dynamic strings using WPML. Thank you so much for watching.